they pay you for what? For the service. And payment they did was what? To take them to their what? Destination. Not to take them to what? To the grave. Yeah. So you can say you are very, very what? Important. Say to yourself, I am very, very important. The MD has spoken so much. Oftentimes, we speak so much about illicit drugs. I won't make mention of their name this morning. But we find that research has because to realize that most people died of alcohol than any other thing. Because of what? Abuse of what? Alcohol. Anything you abuse in life, usually what? It will abuse you. What we are saying here is because, like I do say it, our body is made up of cells. Your cells form what? Your tissue. Your tissue will form your organ, and your organ form your system. It's when you are alive that you can take care of your what? Of your family. By the time you leave your home in the morning, your wife will say, the children, daddy, bye-bye, we are going home, we are sitting to come back. But imagine yourself, they now call them that your enemies are Bobby. And doing that to watch flash, a lot of people go lose their life. How will you feel? Will you feel happy? You wouldn't. So that's why we are saying, we are not saying you should not drink. Because when we say drug abuse, what do we mean by drug abuse? Number one, a drug is said to be abused when it's prohibited by the law of the land. When they say, don't take this thing, and you are taking it, you are abusing that drug. Number two, when we say drug abuse, what we are talking about is what? When it's not medically necessary. You know, this alcohol we're talking about is meant to be for what? For pleasure, when you are socializing. Am I communicating? Yes. It's supposed to, when you are socializing, maybe you are in the midst of your friends, you are, celebration time. But not when you at work. At work, because your whole work is what? Driving. Then the last thing he said, when it's not socially what? The socially acceptable drugs, when you what? You take them in excess. For example, our alcohol, our cigarette, they are socially what? Acceptable. But when you take them in excess, the drug we sell will do what? It will abuse you. All of us will go to work to make what? Our ends meet, to meet. You go to do what? To nurture your children so that tomorrow, that eyes you cannot get, your children will take you to what? To that eyes. But you can imagine, by the time you get old and you are now bedridden, at the stage, there are some food you want to eat, you can't eat them again. Is it a lie? And I will say, in Yoruba, only ìrẹ́jọ́ sí nínú kíni, nínú photo, tó bá ṣe jókòó wá ṣe kíni, wá ṣe bárẹ̀. Is how you use this body that you're going to what? Meet it later in life. So what we are saying is that even if you are going to drink, know while at work, at duty, because by the time you're on that wheel, you have to what? Call of what? Duty. And you are being expected to do the needful. And the needful is what? To stay abstain from what is called alcohol at that point in time. By the time you get to your house, maybe it's a bottle you want to take or 2 bottles. So be it. Not when you are what? At the point of your duty. What is even applicable to what? To drivers. It's all of us that is applicable to. You are not expected to miss work with what? With pleasure. There's a place for pleasure. There's a place for what? Work. Because without work, we can, and we eat, we can't. It's this thing that fetch you what? Your daily bread. So we don't have to toy with it. We need you. We want you to be alive. And that is why we are making all this noise like what? Don't drink when you what? When you drive. And don't drive when you drink. So my dearest pilot, because you're not a pilot now, are you not a pilot? Yes, you are a pilot. You are a pilot as well. So we depend so much on you because even some of us, no matter how big we are, maybe sometimes we want to rush. Oh yeah, just had one motor. So at that point in time, our life is what? It's in your hand. You dictate the pace. When you are at the wheel, we cannot tell you, even when we talk, say, don't talk too much so that we will not get confused. But meanwhile, our life is what? Is at stake. Not only your life, think about the life of other people in that what? The vehicle. And like I said, even the vital organs, it starts from your brain. It destroys the cells in your brain. It comes down to what? To your lungs, to your liver, to your kidney. And these are vital what? Organs. By the time they pack up, what's the next thing? What's the next thing now? Dami lóhùn ni. Ẹ̀rù báyìí. Death is inevitable. inevitable. But what we are saying is that we should not use our hand to kill our chicken. It's inevitable. Every one of us pray to grow old, is it not? We are not telling us those things that can cause untimely death. All of us should do what? We should desist from such. So we are pleading, we are appealing to you that we need you around there. You are so important, we can't do without you. Because some of us, even our children, when they are close from school, they will enter a box going home. Is it not? So you are so important. And by the time you see yourself as an important personality, you begin to what? To carry yourself like that. Don't look down on yourself, because among you seated here, your children are doctors, aren't they? They are lawyers, they are engineers. So you are very, very what? Important. All those people that sell all this paraga and the whatever, please, let's what? And she has said it all. Some of us, we have answered the part. But she might low one and was such a thing. So we are pleading. Please and please, we still want you to be around. Abstain from what? Alcohol. While you are what? Driving. When you get to your home or ceremony, you can drink. Moderate. You know, the moderation, you cannot even measure that moderation. We can't measure this about individual. Hello? Because we are all wired differently. Our body chemistry different. Somebody can take a glass cup and it will feel intoxicated. Somebody will take a bottle. It will kakaraka, no shaking. It will stand firm. So that is where there's no need for what? Comparison. I'm unique in my own world. You are unique in your own world. So when we cannot do what? Copy. After one, if my friend they do and make I do one. And some of us is unconsciously we enter into this thing. Okay, I want to drive for a longer hour. If you drive for a longer hour and you didn't make it home, have you gained anything? No. So you should know yourself. If I can drive for 8 hours and to go, so be it. If it's 6 hours, you give to somebody else now. I know people do rotation now. After somebody else, you give the key to somebody else. So you should be able to know your strengths. Work on your strengths and you will get there. Thank you very much. I wish you a successful December, and I pray this December will be a December to remember. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Put your hands together for Mrs. Titilope Ogunluyi from the NDNEA. She has said a lot of things. What is some kokupo told us of pata loyewa. Wọ́n ní pé ẹjọ́ ẹ má mu ọtí àmupara. Ọtí tá mu yẹn fi máa múnú ara wa dùn ní àgbàdo wa fi mú ká tún wá para wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ tán sọ pọ̀ mi tẹ̀lé sọ gbogbo ẹ̀. Wọ́n lẹ tó bá wà láyé ló ń ṣọdún o. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ẹni ọdún bá bá láyé òun ni kó máa yọ̀. Tí nǹkan kan bá ṣe kankan nu wa ṣe rí neighbor yín tó ti ń wo ìyàwó yín yẹn. Tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ ìyá Ahmed á bá lọ tówó ti pé ni ẹni tó máa sanwó àwọn school Ahmed lọ máa bá lọ. Tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ kí ìyàwó yín bá bàbá Ahmed lọ ẹ má mọ títẹ bá ń wakọ̀ ẹ dúró sáyé kẹ́ ẹ tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yín. Ṣóyè wa àbí òye wa? Oríire àbí ní oríire? Òyà ẹ ṣé ó yẹ fún wọn lọ́wọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn. Okay, we'll be taking a very short address from the Zonal Commanding Officer, AB representative. Just a few words. We've heard a lot of things. Very, very short. Put your hands together for the representative of the Zonal Commanding Officer, Deputy Corps Commander Anthony E. Dowdu. And they would like the drama units to prepare. You'll be coming up at time. Drama, please, you'll be coming up after this. Drama, you'll be coming up after this.
Good day, everybody.
Good day, sir.
Engineer Akin John, the sector commander, represented by my friend and colleague, the sector commander, represented by my friend and colleague. This is a Zango Siri Matthew, fellow Nigeria Institute for International Affairs. The GM Lasma, ably represented. The chairman, NURTW, New Garage. the state coordinator special marshals, the unit commanders, sector heads of department, officers, and marshals. The chairman, Pernod, Ricard, makers of wines and spirits. Gentlemen of the press, the representative of the state's commander, NDLA, ladies and gentlemen, if I have not mentioned you, please don't be offended. I want to just have a kind of word with you with regard to not drinking and driving. For some of us, it's a matter of experience. We've seen a lot. We've seen a lot. I remember when I was unit commander in a particular place in Kogi State. I saw a vehicle have accident and catch fire immediately. All because of all these kind of things. It's a very serious thing, especially during this dry season, when you drink and drive and have whatever thing that you're going to have, whether a crash or whatever, you see people, fire goes almost at the same time with it because of the dryness of the weather. It's something that is of utmost importance to us. That's why the Federal Road Safety Corps is doing the best to ensure that you go to driving school and you are taught all these things. From my own account, I think the fine for drink driving is still very small. I think it's just about 10,000 naira. How much is it? Huh? How much is it? How much drink driving?
I think 3,000, but then you have to.
Okay. 3,
okay, it's 5,000, sir. It's
5,000.
Yes, sir.
A very meager amount is not enough deterrent as far as I'm concerned. All these are being worked on. So, drink driving is a very serious thing. It's a thing that has caused humanity colossal loss. It's a thing that has caused a lot of crashes all over the places. Drink driving is something that should be discouraged, which we are doing right now. You cannot, except you are mad, you cannot drink and enter the road. Oga Chairman, I hope we are talking to our drivers. You cannot drink and enter road for goodness sake. It is not reasonable, it's unethical. So you cannot just carry the lives of people, because when you drink, one of the things that you get is for you to start sleeping on the steering. You can imagine carrying 18 passengers and you are sleeping on the steering. You get what I'm saying? And you may not know that your driver is sleeping. Someone like me, when I'm driving, when I'm in a passenger vehicle, I look at the driver. As a matter of fact, I make the driver my attention. If you are sleeping, I will tell you, give me the key. I can drive. I can drive whatever kind of vehicle. I will help you to drive. Because some of us, we don't know how to drink. So if you drink and drive, it's not something that can go together. You must do what you are expected to do. Driving is a very serious business. Very, very serious. That's why the Federal Road Safety Corps has made it mandatory that if you must start driving, you must go to school for it. It's not gone at the days when you just come and get a driver's license, you know. You must go to school and it's a very, very serious thing, so that you don't go and cause colossal damage both to the nation and to yourself. I think this is a very timely crusade, or would I could call it campaign, sir. And it's laudable, and the Federal Road Safety Corps, the zonal command leadership, will support what we are doing. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Put your hands together for Oga. Oga said crusade. You know, God is a man of God. I tell people what FRSC we are doing, we are preaching the gospel of safety. True or false?
True.
We are ministers. We are preaching the gospel of safety. He just finished preaching the gospel of safety, and he said we are having a crusade. So this is a crusade. And then you must hear the word of the Lord. You must hear the word of the zonal commanding officer.
Hallelujah.
Then you must not drink and drive. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Okoli. Sadiq. You know the last time where I see you, about 3 days ago, I don't know if you will even come back today. I still say you know they kill your boss. I say really need. You know they go. No, I never they go now. Now see, now Musa go first load after him. Now that stupid boy went follow me quarrel yesterday. But I go leave him. I don't forgive him. Now the third time. No, they pressing you. I go pass you not for you. I'm not with you. Shebi Siam. I don't get matter with you. Now which get something for you. You get something for me. You get something for me. Siam. What is this one? This one now. For the road. Don't come again. I mean, for the road. For the road. Yes. For the road. Yes, ma'am. Sadiq, what if you now, you don't get convinced? Somebody like me go tell you say, this year, for the road, Phoebe, for the whole life. Holy, why you reason like this? I don't like him. I don't think say this. For the road, if you take him, okay, wait. What if one Babalawo will come now? Maybe he come from this right, or one prophet come from this left. Come tell you say, this year, for the road. If you do including you and maybe the passengers who are to carry, now for life. What do you go do? Okoli, I go first, Pastor, Babalawo, they lie, no mind them. They lie. Okay, wait, make them lie. What if now God now come call you say, Sadiq, my son, that's your for road. If it be for the whole life, what do you go do? All the same, Okoli, see, let me first say, this is Okoli, I get time. Sadiq, put on for back seat. Okoli, put on for back seat. Okoli, Sadiq. Put that thing for back seat. If you know what I go take, I get something. I go take him. You go take him. I go take him, Sadiq. Make sure say take him. Make I just rest small. Take him. Okay. It's my turn. Okay. I don't hear you. Take him. You know they hear all the message that they preach give you sense. Guys sleep small. Who be that? See my mama. See my sister. See my wife. My son be this now. Mama. I don't feel touch her. What do you mean? My sister. Mama. Chinoso, my son. Chinoso. Mama. What did you happen to you? My friend, if you like me, shout for Natty tomorrow. Wait. So, you dey see me, I dey see you now, and you dey hear me. I dey hear me come, mama. Every day I dey call them and see them here. If you like me, you shout for Natty 100 years. You know fit go there. Why? Because you don't die. Eh? Me? You don't die. Na lie, Joe. Okay, that thing wey dey carry go so, wetin be that? Na your dead body be that. Jesus! Because me and you, we don't die. I make us fit see ourselves. See wetin see, the only thing wey I remember now, I dey for park. My friend come meet me say make I do one for the road. I think so. So you say you know about am? Which one? Na the for the road. Now do carry 14 passenger. Do for the road. Hey, and I thought that's small joke. Okay, you know what? Abeg, wait for me. Help me. I won't go back inside my body. You no fit go. The only thing what we fit do now, now to go for one place, talk to some people where they go fit hear. We go pray to God. May God fit give us that knowledge to talk to people. Because all these our drivers when they park, we dey always do for the road. We go find way to take tell them say make dem no do am again. My people, I wish say una go fit hear me now. I just wish say everybody go fit dey hear me. They dey hear me. Oh, watch your own. If dem go hear, dem go hear. Abeg, I take God beg una. See, road safety for this Nigeria dey talk am every day. Give me, give every one of us on the road, inside newspaper, for radio. They say make we know. Don't drink and drive. Abi? Yes. Even our get them for our back. They tell us say don't drink and drive. So now, see, I also remember say Pernod Ricard, them come on their own. Say them they sensitize people. They tell us say don't drink and drive. So in other words, no for the road. That means say one for the road. In other case, maybe they do none for the road. Abi? Yes. Why I going to do this kind of thing? Like this now. I go tell you say, go. Go where? So me, I will go tell the others. Say none for the road. You go tell them say none for the road. And they come. I want to go back to my body. If you see what you have seen, so I see their life. I never die. I never. Talk am again. You don't take wetin for the road. Sadiq, I take God beg you. Take your own for the road. Take am dey go. Lie or if I see you again, don't tell me say take one thing for the road. You go see yourself. I don't do anything, get out. See your head. If you know wetin I see now, you for know wetin I dey talk about. Get out. Go. Nonsense you. I beg my people. I take God beg una. They dey talk am everywhere. Now and then. So they bring am come inside the park. Whether you dey drive your own personal motor or you dey drive commuters motor, when you fit carry passengers dey waka, or even you borrow your friend car just to move around, I take God beg you, don't drink and drive. No be so? Thank you.
A round of applause for our driver. A round of applause for our driver.
You just come true. I don't go with that. I take or beg you. The message is just clear. None for the road. Put your hands together for them once again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was really, really impactful. Right now, we'd like to take the goodwill message. We'll just take one from the transport union to speak on behalf of all the transport unions. A lot of things have been said. We've had a lot of things already. So in fact, left to me, there is nothing more to say. But let's just take words from our host this morning, which is the chairman of the Ojota Park, Mr. Comrade Engineer Dr. Ifeoluwa Adenusi. Adelove, MNI, MNI, POS, HTK, KPK, EUU,
Up national? Progress. Progress? You do for me? I do for you. Everything on my tongue. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I stand on existing protocol. I remain my humble self-comrade fellow Adenusi, Chairman of the Cabinet Garage of NURTW Lagos State. I welcome you all to this end of the year. I humble advise us all to adhere to the federal traffic and road safety measure. We should endeavor not to drink while driving. I wish you all faithful engagement. Thanks.
Up national. Up national.
Ta ló ti mu ọtí láàárọ̀ yìí ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ti mu ọtí a fẹ́ fi yín ṣe practical ni ẹ má ti ju ẹnu wá ayọ̀ sókè.
Tommy, I think we have somebody here.
Where?
Up Pernod. Okay. Who don't drink Jameson this morning?
Jameson, Mattel, Long Run, Absolute. I know the products are many. So am I making sense? Plenty products.
I beg,
so
we need
is anybody that's taking alcohol? Anybody? Ẹ má ti ju arrest yìí. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ travel.
It's just for practical.
Nobody.
Up national.
Kò possible.
Up national.
Ọ̀gá Adelove. Èèyàn kan láti wà tó ti mú nǹkan láàárọ̀ ẹ̀. Kò sí.
Up national. In our motor park here, we do test our driver with breathalyzer before they go.
That's it.
So I thought you have been coming every day, and my state chairman, I even give you the kudos. And I'm advising you, you should do award for some drivers who keep the road safety every time.
Watch out, sir.
So try to vote in the point. Because the management traffic driving license at Oshodi were awarded. They awarded this month, last month. Yeah. So they gave award to 5 of our drivers here.
Wonderful.
From last week. So we did not take alcohol in this part.
None for the
Wow, put your hands together for her daughter. Taking none for this is impressive. Wow, this is what the campaign is all about. And that's to tell you that what the Federal Road Safety Corps has been saying, you people have been listening. We are really impressed. Okay, so let me just ask somebody that's not taking for the road. Anybody? Who wants a volunteer? Oh yeah, alright. Put your hands together for him. So just wanted to see how we have somebody here already. Okay? So this is what we do. We have the tube that we use for testing. It is 1 tube per person. 1 tube per person. 2 people cannot make use of this. Just 1 person. So we'll have to cut it for the person, then it will make use of it. It will blow into this. They will now check the blood alcohol level in his body. Okay, he's blowing into it now. So what do we have there? 0.000. Put your hands together for him. So it's actually very clear. This man is clear, he hasn't had anything. So when you see us on the road and we want to stop your vehicle, this is what we make use of. We make use of the breathalyzer, we'll check, and then the breathalyzer, we have one more person, sir. We have one more person standing. So the breathalyzer would actually analyze the blood, the alcohol in your blood, and after which we now print it out. We print out the tickets that would indicate the level you have, because we have a permissible level in the blood. So when you have exceeded the permissible level, then we will now issue you a ticket for driving under the influence of alcohol, and also your vehicle will not be allowed to move because you are a crash that is about to happen. We can't allow you to go and endanger the lives of other people on the road. So your vehicle will be going nowhere because you have taken one for the road, and the rule is none for the road. Okay, so it's also clear, 0.000. He hasn't had anything. So give it up to Ellie Harty, W Park or Jota. This is really impressive. Yeah, this space is actually clear. This is really good. This is really good. Yeah, this is really impressive. So that has made it very easy for us. Right now, we'll be taking the keynote address.
Take away from it. We've heard it all. And Lagos State Government, under the Ministry of Transport, will always support federal road safety and any safety initiative that they might want to embark on, because we all follow the same line. What I saw is very simple. As Chairman has said, professional and people want to tell why nothing jam, right? So I expect that my friendly message we can more iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ rí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ yín tó ń ṣe ó yẹ kẹ́ fẹjọ́ wọn sùn ní. Kọ̀ọ̀kan fẹ́ kó bá gbogbo wa ní. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé. I'd like to thank Pernod Ricard for this laudable initiative. I wish more people would do it. So it's not really about the sales of alcohol, but it's about doing the right thing at the right time. On behalf of the Ministry of Transport, I don't want to say too much. There's nothing to be said. It has been said already. You know what you're supposed to do, and we know we are in a period where traffic is very heavy. And I wish that everybody here and nationwide will have a very safe holiday that will not involve any vehicular accidents, especially one that is induced by alcohol taking. Taking alcohol to drive does not make you a better driver. It just makes you a stupid one. Please, let us endeavor to drink responsibly and at the right time. Driving and drinking have never mixed, and they will never mix. There is no invention anybody can put towards you that will say it is okay for you to drink and drive. Thank you, and have a safe holiday. Thank you.
Ricard, just a few things to make it easier in terms of making sure that our roads are safe this period.
Please, a round of applause for Pernod Ricard. A round of applause for them.
I want to, on behalf of the Sector Commander, Officers and Men of RS 2.1, Lagos Sector Command, appreciate you for this gesture, and I promise you that put them in use in saving lives on our roads. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for ourselves.
Thank you very much, sir. You can have your seat.